I'm Maddie Johnson.
And I'm Hannah Stevens.
We are third years in the Lang Lab. We're going to give you a little overview of what we do and give you a tour of our space. So Hannah's going to kick it off.
So in the Lang Lab, all of our studies revolve around one piece of equipment, and that is optical tweezers. And so how optical tweezers work, there's a tightly focused laser beam, and it's able to trap and manipulate small objects. So typically we use like 1-micron beads. My fancy drawing. And how the actual optical tweezers work, it kind of acts like a Hookean spring, and so the distance that a bead is from the center of the laser is linearly related to the amount of force that the laser is applying to the bead. So it pulls like a spring the bead back to the center of the trap, and that's how we manipulate our beads and different objects. And so we use optical tweezers for two main categories of study. We study biological motors, which is what Maddie does. We use that for biofuel studies and related to cellulose and protein degradation. And then our second category is cell signaling and immunology, which is what I study. And we study T-cell activation to various force stimuli. So that's a very basic overview.
And we're going to now give you a little tour of our space. This is our cell culture lab, if you can see in there, as well as our wet lab. And we like to say that we spend about 30% of our time in the office doing computer work, about 30% in the wet lab, and another 30% actually in the microscopy rooms. We'll get into the microscopy room right in the tour. So we have 4 different microscopy rooms that Hannah is pointing out. We have a 3D printer that we use for various things, mostly printing out mounts and things for optics.
A little mini shop.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff in here. And this is one of our traps. Hannah will give you a little overview of it.
Yeah, so like Maddie said, we have 4 different traps. 2 of them have fluorescence capabilities, and then the other 2 don't. This one does not. But if you come look in the box, this is our trapping laser. It's on, but it's infrared, so you can't see it right now, but this is what all the optics look like. All of our systems are home built by previous students and some by us. And you can kind of see all the different lenses, mirrors, and things that we've got going on in here that we use to actually make our traps for all of our studies. I think that's mainly what we were going to show you guys today. If you have any questions, we'd be happy to talk to you. You can either get in touch with Professor Lang or any of the recruiting coordinators, and they can put you in touch with us and we can chat.
Thank you. Enjoy
Thanks.
your virtual visit.